we have to show you this because y'all know that we moved here, starting fresh on raw land, built our house. It's been...
Yeah. They must see a hawk or something.
What do y'all see?
Something's
It's just you.
Here. Either that or me. I don't know what's going on. That was interesting noise.
Ellie's got a bat way over there. No, yeah, it's been a whole crazy adventure, right, Kyle?
Yeah, this past year has been a lot going on here. But now we get to do our project, so we're really looking forward to it. We got a lot of stuff.
We've been waiting for this time. So y'all get to see kind of like where we're starting, because that's the whole point of doing this YouTube channel. Is I know a lot of our friends have like told us y'all need to do it because we really love doing projects and all sorts of stuff. So we want y'all to see what we're dealing with. Welcome back to our channel, y'all. All right. What?
I said, hey everybody, all three of us are doing an introduction, so we're just glad everybody's watching us.
Yeah, whoever's watching us, welcome. Today, we're gonna show you, if you have chickens, we're gonna show you the absolute must-have, best thing
it really
ever.
Is. Yeah, I'm not gonna show them yet.
Seriously, like, yeah, we're just gonna show you. If you have chickens, stay tuned, because you will be glad that you did. Yeah? Kyle's watching Moston right now because Kyle's wearing shorts. I'm wearing boots. Ellie's got pants on.
Look at his spurs. Zoom into his spurs.
Moston!
Those are like 2-inch spurs.
Boy.
Yeah. Don't sneak up on you.
He doesn't sneak up on me.
If I give him
it was just one of the Tonys the other day.
If I give him treats, he'll be all right.
Okay, y'all, I'm gonna show y'all. We have 3 Broody Hens. Look, we got one Frizzy, and she's mean as all get out. Look at all these eggs. We got Barney. Hey, Barney. And we got Frizzy Mama. She's the original Frizzle that has hatched eggs before. So that's exciting.
Look at your millies over here.
Oh, I'm so excited. These are my millies. Coconuts, millies.
The smart ones, they go for the actual feed inside here.
I love these girls. We have to show you this because y'all know that we moved here, starting fresh on raw land, built our house. It's been...
Yeah. They must see a hawk or something.
What do y'all see?
Something's
it's just you.
Here. Either that or me. I don't know what's going on. That was interesting noise.
Ellie's got a bat way over there. No, yeah, it's been a whole crazy adventure, right, Kyle?
Yeah, this past year has been a lot going on here. But now we get to do our project, so we're really looking forward to it. We got a lot of stuff.
We've been waiting for this time. So y'all get to see kind of like where we're starting, because that's the whole point of doing this YouTube channel. Is I know a lot of our friends have like told us y'all need to do it because we really love doing projects and all sorts of stuff. So we want y'all to see what we're dealing with.
Yeah, so we're gonna take y'all to the future garden spot. So we're gonna get on the cart and head over there and then show you our layout, what we got going on.
And the future greenhouse spot.
Yes, and her greenhouse that she got.
Because we got 100 subscribers.
Yeah, I bit myself in the butt on that one. I should have like shot for like at least 500 or 1,000, because the 100 was like 2 days. Was it like a day, 2 days?
No, it was it was like, I don't know,
it was way
days.
quicker than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So, I got her to the greenhouse. Now I got to put it together, but we're going to do the garden area before I do the greenhouse. It just makes more sense to get all that established first. So
yeah, because we'll show you when we get over there what our plans are, because we have to booby trap. We have to chicken trap. Baby proof, chicken proof. That's what I'm trying to say.
Chickens, if you got a garden,
he's like attacking them.
I know. That's why my eyes are all over the place.
We have to chicken proof everything around here. So we'll go show you.
Yep.
This is our garden spot, right, Ellie? This is it. This is where we're gonna have our garden. It's hard to believe it, isn't it? Can you believe our garden's gonna be here, Ellie?
Yeah.
What did we do yesterday? Can you tell them what we did yesterday?
We plant more seeds.
We did. We planted our seeds yesterday. And we're growing them in our tiny little greenhouse, and we're planning on letting them grow a little bit, and we're gonna put them out here in our garden, right?
Future garden spot.
Our future
what is
garden
this?
spot.
50 by 50? Did we measure it off?
It's like 50 by 50 or 60 by
Either
60.
50-50 or 60. It's supposed to be 50-50 or 60-60.
It was, but I actually think that because it was supposed to be, and then it ended up being a total fail, not because of us. I think it's now bigger, 60 by 60.
So real quick recap on this was that we had paid someone to come out here and excavate this, give us our square, you know, cut the grass off so we can have a garden spot. They came out here with a broken tractor, dug 3 and 4 foot holes, and they tore this area up.
It was so bad.
This is me after I've already repaired it with the skid steer last season before I got flooded out and couldn't do anything else. So now I got another small skid steer coming again, probably today or tomorrow. Yeah. And I'm gonna try to scalp it and maybe do a little more, just try to smooth this out, because there's some pretty still big holes back there and over here behind Meredith. So we'll get this a little more cleaned up, but this is the future spot. So we got a lot of work to do here.
I literally cried when I came out here and saw what had happened, because we worked so hard measuring it and making it like perfect and dead on to have it face our windows to our house, and just
like it's just a view of the whole back of the property. It's just so it's just real pretty back here. So we wanted the garden here and be able to see the back acreage over there. So we had a real good vision, and we're gonna get it there still. This time we got to repair the dirt that was messed up out here.
Because normally it would have been all the flat land like we have, because we live on flat land. We live on where cattle used to be over here. And so we really thought it was going to be a fairly easy job. Like, we weren't living out here at the time. I mean, we were out here, we measured our stuff, and then we left. And so when we came back, I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? Like, how does this happen? But yeah, Kyle fixed what he could at that time. So now we've got to refix it all. And what, are we going to till it and everything, get it all ready?
Yeah,
and
we're gonna till it out here, but yeah, we're probably gonna do that before. We're gonna clean all this up, possibly till it before I do the fencing, or if not, we're gonna till it after. Once I get the border on, it's gonna be a lot easier to really get a good vision of what we're doing right here.
Yeah.
But the fencing is gonna be done pretty soon.
Yep.
So once we have that fencing up, it's kind of like initiative is there to like get the plants. Plus, we're spring is right around the corner, so we have a lot of drive.
We're kind of running out of time to like get everything like actually like really going. That's why Ellie and I started our seeds already in our little greenhouse, because obviously we don't have our big greenhouse built yet. But yeah, we're kind of like hustling now. We were hustling today. I was like communicating with some ladies in our area, trying to figure out where the heck I can get wood chips, because I did that chip drop. Like, our plan is to do the back to Eden gardening method.
Yep.
And I have signed up a few times for the chip drop, but we ain't got no chips dropped.
Yeah, so we're still hunting for the wood chips.
Yeah, so we did.
You think it'd be really easy, but it's actually been a little struggle. But we'll get some.
We know this like made us realize how like spoiled we were living in Magnolia, right? Because
there's just a lot more where we moved from in Texas. There's a lot more.
It was right there. Everything was right
to
there.
Other stuff. Yeah,
yeah, it was a luxury,
way more remote.
Really.
Yeah, way more remote.
Yeah, because there, like, we had our gardens, and we were able to go get like some really cool compost and all sorts of stuff. And now here it's like, well, where do we go? We don't want to go all the way to Tulsa. We called one place today, and they were going to charge $260.
Yeah, that's a little much.
That's just delivery.
Yeah.
Remember, she was like, that's just a delivery fee, and then you have the fee of your mulch or whatever you get on top of that. So we were like, oh my gosh, we're trying to be kind of like frugal with how we're doing our garden.
And that'd be a lot of, I mean, at least, I'm going to say 4 yards minimum.
No, probably more.
Yeah, I won't really know until we get going. So that's why I want to smooth it out first, so I don't have to waste my mulch like in the pits, you know, because that's going to take a lot more. The flatter I have this, the less of that I'll need to use. So, and plus it'll be so much easier to lay it out.
And we already know we're going to kind of splurge on the fencing, because we just know the way that we want to do it, it's not going to be like super cheap. I mean, it's not going to be super expensive, but it's not going to be, you know, super cheap. And then the greenhouse, that's not cheap. So, but the important thing is our dirt, our soil, our mulch, you know, where your food grows. And so we want to make sure that we're getting that stuff done right too, not just making everything pretty. But we did find a place over here in our area that we could get it.
Let's make it happen.
But it's going to be a project. I'm going to show y'all something. Kyle and I are always trying different things to clean out the coop. So our coop is a little bit different. Because at our last house, we did not have nearly as many chickens. We had, what, 5 or 7? 7 chickens, and then like 10. And a smaller coop, a totally different setup. But here, because we have so many chickens and guineas and ducks, we do things a little bit different. We're not quite as OCD. But we put tons of sand down in here. That's what our little hack is. It's easier. And then when we want to replace it all, we can just sweep it all out, shovel it all out. It's all clean underneath it. Put all fresh sand down. But it's not time for that. We'll do that in the spring. But I am going to show you this thing. It's for crawfish. And this is more ideal if yours is not as messy as ours. But look! You can now scoop your poop. And if you're a person that likes to scoop
your poop, yeah.
It's a poop scoop. And if you're one of those people that likes to get the poop and put it in your garden or compost, like look, this is great. And it's big, it's easy, it's big, it's not like, you know, like we've actually ordered the ones online that people talk about like in chicken groups and say, oh, you know, you can get these whatever. And I actually ordered one on Amazon. The whole thing broke when I was using it, so that's not cool. Anyways, it's game changer.
I won't take his eyes off me. That's Mostyn. He is huge. Look how much bigger he is, and he's a huge rooster with 2-inch spurs on the back of his legs. And normally I have boots and jeans on, but right now I gotta watch him because he will tear me up. I'm wearing shorts. Can't see that, but it would not be a good day if he comes and gets the back of my leg. So all eyes on Mostyn right now while I'm trying to sit here and videotape Meredith as she's scooping the poop.
With my poop scoop. Look, for real. I'm just gonna show y'all. This is like 3 minutes. I got all that poop.
This is probably a 2.5 gallon pot.
With this thing.
If you do a bunch of gardening, as gross as it sounds to get chicken poop, if you do real gardening, that's a real good element to have.
Yeah.
So the nutrients in that is just amazing. So if you have chickens and you can get the poop like we do and utilize it, you need to figure out a way to do it. And this scoop right here that Meredith found is the way to go. We've gone through a couple different ones.
We've gone through a lot of different ones, but I was gonna say too,
well, hold on, which one is that and where'd you get it at?
We got it at Academy.
And what is the?
I don't know. You found it like the crawfish
It's
thing.
just if you do a crawfish boil or like
deep fryer thing,
a
whatever.
fish boil, you know, it's one of the pot scoopers, so that's all it is. But it's like a heavy duty one. Like that's all stainless and it's heavy.
It is. Like I was like really digging because we hadn't done this in a while out here because it's been so cold. But like I was really digging out there, and I mean, it didn't break. Like I said, like I got some online. Like from Amazon. I think I got one from Chewy, didn't I? They broke.
Yeah, and they're expensive.
It was like $30. I had used one and the whole end of it broke off. But hey, I was gonna say too, because you were talking about the to put in the compost in the garden. Before we had chickens, many years ago, I had a chicken egg lady that I'd always buy all of our fresh chicken eggs from, and I would actually ask her if I could have her big bags of everything that she scooped out of her coops and like where her chickens free range, because they free range, but she had like a big pen, you know, whatever. And she would just give that away in like huge, big 50-pound bags of chicken poop, and I would put it in our garden at our last house. You need help? I'm coming to help you.
Just come on.
All right, Kyle's got all this done. He was just showing it to me. He got the gate on, but he's got a hole.
Got one little spot. One little spot to finish.
Why is that there?
I'll finish that. I got to put a piece of paneling on here.
Yeah. What's paneling?
The actual, like the fencing, the cow panel.
You're gonna put it on the gate?
But look, the gate works now. It was a working gate.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, it's actually turning.
It does. It looks really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks really good. Kyle doesn't know what I'm gonna be putting in here yet.
I still don't know what she's wanting to get. Don't let her fool you.
That's right.
I can guess. I know what she's narrowed it down. Goats, sheep. We're not doing cow or pigs in here. Cattle or pigs, because that's not the right setup for that.
Yeah. I'm not telling you.
Yeah, I can guess a couple
because
other
if I tell
oddballs.
him, no, look, if I tell him, then he goes and tells someone else, and then people will already either go get it and beat us to it.
Yeah, that'd be funny.
It's already happened with something, okay? So, and I'm just not gonna tell him because sometimes he's like, no. So
That's
I think
not it. You don't tell me because she calls me a social butterfly. So I'm the one that goes out and I just like to talk. I talk up a storm. I'll talk for 45 minutes straight on a video. And it's just the truth about it. So she can't tell me everything because I go and I strike conversations about it.
Well, it's not just that. I'm just saying, like, I also can't tell him, like, what I want to get is what I'm getting at. Because then you tell me, no, you're Debbie Downer. So I'm not gonna tell him what I get. I just wait for him to go to work. And then,
this is very true.
Then if the kids and I are out and something just happens and it's just, it was meant to be, you know?
Last springtime,
it was God's plan.
Last springtime, when all those chicks are in the stores, it is horrible. She talks about chicken math, and it's like a legit problem. I'll come home, and there'll be 15 more baby chicks when we had 3 the previous day. Now I'm like, what happened?
Okay.
The next day I come back, and the 15 is now 27.
Yeah.
And I text my friends at work, and we talk about this same joke all the time. And yet the 3 chicks turned to 15 and then 30. Next thing I know, we got 100 and something chickens out here, but
well,
it's just part of it, you know, I guess.
Okay, it happened today. I mean, Kyle had to go buy a bolt at the feed store.
A bolt, no chicken, a
so,
bolt.
Allie and I went and got the guy at the register, and I told the guy, I was like, you need to hurry up. I said, come on, hurry up. We need to go get some of these chicks before my husband finds out. And so the guy runs over there with me, and he boxes them up, and he puts them at the register. And then so I leave Ellie with Kyle, and I walk out, because Ellie knows that she's going to be getting these baby chicks, right? She's been telling Kyle, chicks, baby chicks. Well, he didn't know what in the world she's talking about. So I'm sitting in the car because I'm like thinking it's all funny, you know, leaving Ellie with him and he has no idea. So I get in the car and they come out empty-handed except the bolts. And I'm like, where are the chicks?
I didn't know she was getting chicks.
I'm like, they have them at the counter. Anyways, I had to go in there and get the chicks.
Yes.
And then just 2 days ago, Ellie and Sadie and I went into Atwood's.
Yeah,
and we got a couple geese.
Yeah, so now we have geese and baby chicks, and we don't. I mean, it's not even really springtime when they're selling them in the stores yet.
Hey, it's not my fault.
And we just talked about this year we're focusing on geese.
Yeah. And ducks.
And guineas and ducks.
Yeah.
And here we are with baby chicks.
Okay, but in my defense, we've been having so many predators get my laying hens.
Yeah, that's true.
And then we did have one of my old original hens recently pass away just because, you know, she was old. So, yeah.
Yeah, and we do enjoy the eggs. So when you lose a hen, that's some serious stuff.
Especially
it impacts
our old ones.
And we use a lot of eggs here. We give out a lot of eggs, so when we're losing a lot of hens, it's a little different. So
yeah.
I give her a hard time about the chicks and all that, but that's part of our life. So it's something we joke about to each other all the time.
And he likes it.
Yeah, there's a little bit of like in there.
And then we have all the broody hens in there now that are about to hatch like 50 eggs.
We have not just one broody hen, we have what, 4?
3.
3 hens.
That we see in there.
3 broody hens right now, each on what, 15 eggs? So she's gonna start candling these eggs and narrowing them out, right?
I don't need to because they'll know. They usually know which eggs are good or dead or not fertile because usually by that time they'll start pushing them out. Remember Frizzy did that. Like she just knew which ones weren't good and she kind of like pushed them out and she wouldn't lay on them. I mean, not always, but a lot of times they're pretty smart and they know.
You got a bug. I got it.
It's time to go in.
Saved your life. Yeah, so broody hens. So we'll be having some baby chicks, real hatching baby chicks with the hens here, which we're actually really excited about that. That's neat. So anyways, we got this wrapped up. So out here, The next steps you'll see from my homesteading. Hey, there's the excavator getting dropped off.
Oh, that's
for your
good.
Garden. Random time. The next step will be us doing the livestock out here.
Yeah,
So
alrighty.
we got garden, she's trying to cut me off. Garden, livestock, excavator getting dropped off. A lot going on. Okay.
I'm gonna video it.
Please subscribe. Subscribe to us. Give us a thumbs up, guys.
Yes.
Appreciate every one of you.
Bye.